Hello guys. So I wanted to do this haul video really quickly. I'm stupid excited. I'm not gonna haul everything I bought because there were all of these Sherilyn Kenyon books, and then there are 19 paperbacks of hers under Sherilyn Kenyon and her pseudonym Kinley McGregor. And unless anybody just wants to see those, I'm not gonna haul those at this time. But I'm gonna do an unboxing for the set that I've been waiting on for forever. And I got some coloring stuff. Stupid excited. Now, my issue with coloring books is I'm a very stressed out person. I like coloring a lot, but I tend to end up printing like little cheapy pages offline or getting like kids coloring books and just using like cheapo Crayola pencils, because the adult coloring books, I like a lot of them, they add a whole bunch of lines in there to make, what do they call it, extreme coloring, and that crap is like a shank straight through the eyes and into my cerebral cortex. It is an immediate migraine, like it comes on like an aneurysm. Like I can't take like tiny patterns like paisley, that kind of thing. Even this shirt is bothersome, but thankfully I don't have to look at it when I'm wearing it, and I try not to, because if I look at it for too long I get a headache. So the struggle for coloring books is real. I did see one that I really liked, and I actually saw it on April's booktube page, and I will link her page in that video down below. I have that one sitting in my Amazon shopping cart. But then oh god, I watched this other booktuber's I just didn't care for this particular coloring book. This is the A Court of Thorns and Roses coloring book, because I thought it was just simply A Court of Thorns and Roses. I wasn't here for that crap. If I'd have paid attention to the picture, I might have realized that it is got ACOTAR stuff in it too, but I didn't pay attention to it. I was just like, I want the parts of that. I didn't really like ACOTAR. I'm not spending my money on it. But then I saw a booktuber do a video, and she did a flip through, and I will link that video down below as well. But it was, I believe, this particular image. Let me see if I can find it. Yep. Of the Weaver's Cottage. I will just take a picture of that, because that you can't see that from here. But I was like, yep, I need this book. I literally paused the video and I stood up and watched it, and then I went hunting all over the freaking tri-state area for this damn book. It is sold out everywhere. It's a freaking book, 16 freaking bucks for a coloring book, but it's awesome, and it really doesn't have any of those like tiny broken up lines, because even like the tiny spaces, like in that one, I don't know why I keep holding it up, but even the tiny spaces, they're like, it's not like little tiny just close together all these lines, because that is hard for me to look at. So I'm really happy with it. And then I can't color in a friggin' $20 coloring book with Crayola, plus I really just wanted some good pencils. So while I like the idea of coloring with markers, I won't do that until I get better with them, because I am terrified of, what is the thing? So you know, we had Crayolas when you were a kid or an adult or whatever, and you color with a black one or a dark blue one, and then you color with a yellow one too close to it, and then you get that black on the tip of your yellow or your pink marker, and you can't get it off. I'm terrified of doing that with expensive markers, so for now I will stick to color pencils. I watched a bunch of reviews this morning before I left on like wax versus oil pencils and all this other stuff, and the different brands. And I ended up settling on these faber-castell Polychromos pencils. And these are supposed to be fabulous. So I watched a lady draw these, I think it was a fruit basket, or maybe it was just grapes with these colored pencils, and it looked like a friggin' oil painting. I'll link that down below as well. It was amazing, but it basically was a review and comparison between these and the Prismacolor, which are also really expensive. But these I got from Gary's. It's an art store, and this particular set is 36 of Polychromos in the studio box, not the tin. The studio box right now is still on sale. I guess they were left over from Christmas, so I got them for 40 bucks. Now you can get in the tin 12 of them for like 25 or 29 bucks, but this one was on sale. Just make sure if you do look for them, it's the one in the leather case in the studio box, not the tin. The tin ones are hella expensive, and so are these, but they're on sale. Like, you can go on the website. I think there's only like 9 left when I looked, and I went to 3 different local shops before I found one that still had these, and that's so hella dope. I'm so happy with those. Now, that being said, I do want to try to get into some markers, but I need like a dummy class on markers because I love the way the saturation looks when you color with them, but I'm just really scared of ruining them by trying to blend colors or getting too close to another color trying to shade, and then I've screwed up my light pen. To the unboxing. First, I have this singular book. I know what this is. I've been waiting for it a very long friggin' time. Apparently, the lady in the leasing office was holding it hostage. So I ordered a set of 3 books, which I will unbox here in a minute. And she just handed me this one. I was like, I wasn't expecting that one. I mean, I don't have a tracking number for it, so I didn't know when it was coming. But I should have another box. She was like, well, that was the only one. So, well, that box that I'm looking for is the one that says, it's the one that says it got delivered and they left it at the front desk. And she was like, well, is it under Lauren? I'm like, yeah, I only have packages delivered under one of my personalities, so they should all say Lauren on them. Then she went right back and they were in the same spot. How she missed them, I don't know. But I'm just glad I got my book. So these I got from Better World, which I got this book used through Barnes & Noble, and Better World is the company that sent it out. I have ordered from them before, but this one for some reason took forever, and I think maybe it didn't. It just took forever in the leasing office. They never even notified me or called me that I had a package, which usually they do. Oh, it's a library copy. Huh. But Storm Dancer by J. Kristoff, and this was the one that I put the sequel up for the top 5 Wednesday with the best science fiction / fantasy cover. And it is a dystopian steampunk world with a flavor of feudal Japan, and I needed that to live. And I hate that it's a library cover because it's all super shiny, but I like that it's protected. Other than that, it's in like pristine condition on the inside. Used books, people. This book was like $2. Then got this lovely is the last one. And if anybody follows me on Twitter, you know what it is, because I just completely lost my crap about a tweet that Lee Bardugo posted the other day, and it was a book series I did not know existed, and so I had to go purchase all 3. And I was gonna, one of them is new, and the other 2 have been out for a while, and I was gonna get them used, but it would have been, they would have came from like 3 all different spots, so I just ordered them all new, and they came Prime. I got them in 2 days. So I don't need that. Okay. These are Lois Lane books by Gwenda Bond, and I saw these. I literally shrieked because Lois Lane is my favorite person ever in fandom life, point blank, period. And Lois Lane, who was played by Terry Hatcher from the 90s in Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman, is my life. She was the queen of snark and sarcasm, and sure, Clark, I'll wait for you. I won't go into danger. Boy, stop and do it anyway. I love her. And there has never been a better Lois Lane, in my opinion, nor a better Clark Kent. I don't care about that Smallville. I didn't like it. 90s Lois and Clark. These 2 hotties right there. Yep. I love them. So we have here Triple Threat, Fallout, and Double Down. So this is the first one. It says, this is a contemporary reimagining of teenage Lois Lane. She's an army brat who moved more times than she can count with her father, General Sam Lane, but now they're in Metropolis for good. And what I really also like about this one is that she interacts with Clark, but she doesn't interact with him face to face. She knows him online through his screen name, Smallville Guy, and I don't believe in this book she sees him at all. He's just like a little online phantom, like her online friend that's keeping her sane in the midst of all this new girl crap. And then, of course, I believe she is getting a job at the paper, and she gets into fuckery in a way that only Lois can. And I love it, and I can't wait. I don't know which one is Praise for Double Down. Okay, so then Double Down is the second one, and then Triple Threat is the third one. I see what you did there. Double and triple. I got you. We're here. I got you. So in this one, Lois is settled to her new school. She has friends. The job that challenges her, and her friendship, or whatever it is growing with Smallville guy. Her online, maybe more than a friend. And then her friend Maddie's twin collapses in a part of town she never should have been in. Lois is embroiled in a dangerous mystery that pairs science and greed, politics and revenge, family and enemies. Shocker. That's Lois's MO. I can't wait to read these books. I'm not even going to read the synopsis for the third one, but look at how awesome. They have that old pop comic look to the covers. It looks like a mix between like the pop comics and newspaper. Here on the bottom side in the white, there's tiny little font like a newspaper on all of them, and I love them. And I really didn't have the money for these. I shouldn't have. I could have waited until I got paid on Friday, but I don't want to. Like, these are amazing. I don't even care if the book sucks. I don't, to be honest. I don't. Like, Lois Lane, oh, this is the best thing ever in life. This is awesome. Lois Lane has her own freaking Nancy Drew style series. I love this. I had to get these all new. I had to get them all paperback. They're going to like a place of honor on my shelf with some other Superman stuff I have to get. Do they make Lois Lane Funko Pops? Because I need a Lois Lane figurine and maybe some kryptonite or something else, because they need their own spot. This is awesome. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. I'm so happy with these books, you guys. Just don't even know. You don't even know. Oh my god. Okay. So I'm going to stop being a freaking turd. Oh, these look amazing balls. How did I not know these were a thing? Like, damn you, Goodreads. You want to recommend some shit. You should have recommended these. These are amazing. I'm going to have to tell my mom about them, and she may not be as excited as she would have. But my whole family is obsessed with this show, and I find it crazy that it popped up when it did, because I was having a conversation on Twitter on 2 separate days with 2 separate people, and this show came up. And I was telling one or the both of them that when this show came out, like, I was a kid, but the rest of my family clearly wasn't. And when they canceled it, my family was so angry that multiple members of my family wrote the network letters like, bring my shit back. What's wrong with you? So this is amazing. I'm so happy about these. You don't even know. Like, I don't care. I might be eating ramen noodles for the rest of the week, but me and Lois Lane will hang out. It's cool. It's cool. So yeah, that's really it for this video, guys. Let me know if you want me to go through all of these Sherilyn Kenyon books, but all of this whole little shelf right here, this box, all of these, and then there are 19 books up there. I bought these and those, and then one down there at the same time. If you would like to see what they are. There are other Goodwill hauls, but they are, I mean, I don't buy anything super old and crappy, I don't think. No. But some of them are pretty cool finds. Like, I always manage to find, like, a newer, recent book. And these all are fairly recent. I don't know. If I do that video, I need to do a whole talk on, like, Sherilyn Kenyon's universe, because they're so, you get so embroiled in them. Like, it's extensive. Do you mind, sir? It's extensive, like you would not believe. And I'm rambling now, so I'm going to let you guys go. But thank you very much for watching me gush about my video and my crayons, and maybe, or my colored pencils that cost me way too much friggin' money. So maybe I will post when I buy. Maybe I'll follow, if you follow me on Twitter, I'll post like my progress with this coloring book, because I'm pretty interested to see how these pencils do. Because I love coloring with colored pencils. But they don't get enough saturation for me, and so I end up going over them a whole bunch of layers, which of course ends up running my pencils out quicker. But those cheap ones, I don't care. So it'll be pretty cool to see how these, I believe they're oil pencils. Yeah, so it'll be interesting to see how these oil pencils do. I can't wait. So yeah, I'll post those pics as I'm coloring on the Twitter and maybe the Instagram. So that's all I got for today, guys. Thank you for watching. Bye.